Early morning in southern Kenya, near the Tanzanian border.
My name's Purity. I'm Lisette Lakara. I'm a Gululi Community Ranger, Team Lioness. We usually go to the morning run early in the morning for fitting exercises to prepare ourselves for the normal patrol, to make sure that our bodies are ready to work and no longer sleep.
She works in a large area of Maasai community land, the Ologololi Olarashi Group Ranch. It almost surrounds the Amboseli National Park at the foot of Mount Kilimanjaro. Purity Lakara is one of 8 young women who have recently completed their training as rangers. Head ranger is Patrick Papatiti. Together they plan their daily missions. Their work can be very dangerous.
We work in a very, very harsh terrain. The bush is thick, so buffaloes, many of them around. Sometimes elephants, when you go to the thickets of the bushes, elephants are there, snakes are there. But that comes with the training on the precautions on how would you react, how would you be aware of your environment as you go out and work.
Team Lioness, as the 8 are known, is one of the first all-female ranger units in Kenya and the very first made up of Maasai women. Traditionally, Maasai women are considered weak and do not pursue an occupation outside of the family. Strict rules and hierarchies observed for centuries in Maasai communities are slowly being questioned and loosened. The group is planning a patrol in the area surrounding the 4 ranger camps on the Maasai community land. In all, there are 70 rangers here.
We really like our job as rangers, because we want to protect the wild animals and also the community, to make sure that we create a conducive environment to both and a good interaction between the wild animals and the community.
Several thousand elephants live here too. They move back and forth between national parks in the west and the east of the country and traverse Maasai lands along the way. There are no fences barring their path. Purity Lakara and the rest of her team travel long distances on foot, between 20 and 40 kilometers a day, the same as the male rangers. Among their most important duties is talking to people who live here. The Maasai are semi-nomadic pastoralists who cover a lot of ground with their flocks and encounter wild animals along the way. Sometimes lions kill cattle, elephants rampage in villages. The rangers need to hear about problems and be informed if poachers are in the area.
7 grand gazelle grazing.
They chart animals' movement patterns and register their GPS coordinates. Rangers are on patrol 7 days a week. It's a way for these women to break out of strict traditional gender roles, but the job is far from easy.
Sometimes it is difficult because, animals like buffaloes and elephants are very harsh and they can kill you. So we are even scared because we are very much concerned of our life. We want to live long so that we can protect them. So while we are walking in the bushes, we are very keen because, a buffalo can hide on a small bushes. So you might be not aware, but when you reach to that bush, maybe it can kill you.
Once a month, Purity Lakara visits her family in their village for a week's break. Her daughter lives here and is looked after by the extended family. Her female relatives make jewelry and sell it to tourists visiting the national parks nearby. For Maasai women, this kind of business is not considered controversial. It is also an important source of income. It allowed Purity Lakara's mother to pay her children's school fees.
I told my father and my mother that you've educated me, yes. Now I've done with my Form 4. You want me to come and just sit here anyhowly without any work? So why then have you educated me if you don't want me to go and work? Then I told them, no, because you have educated me, I thank you and please release me to go and be a ranger. They allow me that.
And with her regular income, she can support her family. That has earned her respect in the community.
Having seen Purity and the other girls join the ranger unit, and seeing them working, we're convinced we made the right decision. Any other girl who will be accepted into a ranger unit will also have our acceptance.
Purity Lakara is a pioneer, a woman of courage, and that will one day benefit her daughter as well. The job created a strong bond between the female rangers. It took a while to convince the village elders to give them permission to do the work. The project was initiated by the NGO, International Fund for Animal Welfare.
This is a community that is really male-dominated a lot, so the girl child, the women do not have a say in a lot of issues. So we've been empowering them, not just to join the ranger force, but also in terms of education and scholarships. So we want to see, in general, women playing a bigger role in conservation matters here.
The women rangers live in tents for now, but proper housing is being planned. They spend 3 weeks together at a stretch that creates a sense of community.
We discussed, have you been injured? Have you been scared? Are you ready to continue with this work? Then when we met together, we encourage ourselves, let's just try, it's all about the job. So when we come together, we talk about small things like that, and even the interaction between us and men, we talk about it, and we advise ourselves.
This kind of female empowerment and self-determination is something new in their society, but it appears to be catching on.